Hello everyone, today working on a 2002 Saturn Vue with the 2.2 liter Ecotech with the 5-speed manual transmission. From what my research showed up was F23 Getrag, I believe it's called. But yeah, you can see got the 5-speed right there. We're going to be doing a transmission oil change on it. Since it is a manual transmission, doesn't take nothing too crazy or anything like that. This car has about 224,000 miles on that. I think it's been changed only once, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. If you take a look right here at the bottom, see that guy right there, a little silver plug? That's gonna be your fill plug. And then right under there, that little hex one right there, that's gonna be your drain plug. I'll go ahead and get a different angle here. So under the car, on the driver's side, right there, that's gonna be your drain plug. In this case, you could just use a 16 millimeter. It'd be nice if you had a 6-point. I only had 12-point, but you just fit it on just like that. Just fit it over the plug. Go ahead and loosen that. It was kind of tight for me. I didn't want to, strip the what's it called, the thread or the fucking. Yeah, I don't want to fuck up the bolt or nothing. So what I did was got a rubber mallet as well. Put the wrench over it. Put the wrench over it and just tapped it loose. Then as well at the top, you do have a kind of a fill hole, I guess you could say. I'm not sure you could see it. You can see that red plug right, or that circle thing. That's gonna be your fill plug right there. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a fill hole plug. You can see right there, just took that off. I'm gonna set that to the side. And what you're gonna wanna do here, just get your long funnel. This one's a little dusty, I'm gonna clean it off right now. Wanna go ahead and just snake it down there. There's like a wiring harness blocking it a little bit. Kind of have to play with it, find the right angle. That should be good right there. And what we're going to be filling it with, you can see right here, Haynes manual. Manual transaxle. Let's turn the flash. The manual transaxle is going to take 1.7 quarts. 2002 through 06 models with the manual transmission. It's going to take Dexron 3. For the newer models, 07 and later, GM transmission fluid part number, that guy right there. But yeah, I have an 02, so we're gonna go ahead and use Dexron 3. Went ahead and picked up some of this Valvoline Dex/Merc, recommended for Dexron 3 applications, right? Works for all that as well. For the top one, is gonna be an 8 millimeter hex. You could try to use an Allen wrench if you did want to. If not, I had an actual hex socket extension 3/8 drive. Makes it a lot easier. You just stick it in there and you gotta mess with it. So go ahead and loosen that. Once you break it loose on the first try, it is just hand tight. Alrighty. Oh, looks like we got some spillage. Go ahead and move our pan into position. Looks like we got some drained out. And from the looks of it, looks a little red pinkish. So that's kind of a good sign, meaning that the transmission wasn't too neglected. Alrighty, so that's just from the fill plug coming up some. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and loosen up the drain plug. Again, 16 millimeters. It's already broken loose. It should be finger tight. Yeah, it's finger loose. Oh, it's a manual transmission. Whoa! There we go. Hello. Good to go. Yeah, I got it's pretty dark, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not black though, so that's a good sign. It's not too overdue. We're gonna ahead and just let that drip out. Go ahead and let it drain all out. Yeah, I've seen so many videos online. Not a lot of tutorials on how to do it on this car and transmission. Kind of frustrating. The other tip that I saw was that hop in the car, do not turn it on, right? Obviously, there's no oil in the transmission. You're not gonna have any lubrication, but with the clutch pushed in, go ahead and shift that. Just to get any excess oil out of there. Alrighty, so got the drain plug installed. Doesn't look like it's dripping anymore. Alright, so let's get that cleaned up. I got the drain or fill plug right there, but we're gonna go ahead and start filling it up from the top. Got my light right here just to help line things up down there. You can see right there, it looks like the funnel is in place. Kind of barely. Gonna make sure it's like that. Just take it slow. Look, it's in there, got the light ready to go. And that fill plug, like I said, is gonna stay open because that's gonna be our like a fill indicator, because you want it to be barely pouring out. And double checking right here in the manual, again, Dexron 3 for the manual transaxle or manual transmission. Double checking right for the manual transaxle, 1.7 quarts, and has a little asterisk right there. It says or level with the bottom edge of the check plug hole. All right, so there's one. Alrighty, so seeing fluid coming out the bottom. Let's take the camera down there right now, but you can see right there, a little less than half. It's already spilling out. Just gonna go ahead and put a little bit more, just on a little safe side, right? All the extra is gonna flow out anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Yep, so you can see right there, all the extra is flowing out. But yeah, that's what the manual said, 1.7 quarts. Went ahead and installed one full quart. Had about that much left over, so put a little bit extra in there, but that's no problem because it is draining out. You can just see that's the extra draining out. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the extra drain out a little bit. Gonna go ahead and install the fill plug. The fill plug, again, 8mm hex or Allen, whatever you want to call it. I do believe they're the same, but you know, roast me in the comments if you want. And everyone, so yeah, once you sealed up everything, the fill cap right there is back on there. Had a little O-ring. Would be a good idea. Put a little bit of ATF on there, lubricate it, but it looks like it was in good condition. Fill plug is installed, doesn't look like it's leaking or anything. Drain plug, same situation. So gonna go ahead and install the wheels again, torque everything to spec, go ahead and give it to a spin, and it should be good to go. Again, looking at got the ATF, filled it in this empty jug I had just to see exactly how much was in there. Quarts, looks like a little less than 2.0. Other than that, looks like the car is good to go. I'm gonna pack everything up and then yeah, give it a test spin and you should be able to go. And again, that's how you do a transmission oil change on a manual transmission. 2002 Saturn Vue 2.2 liter with the F23 Getrag transmission, manual transmission 5-speed. And I do believe this procedure would work for 2002 to 2006 models. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.